Welcome to the social space. Hey, I'm going to say my name, Eric Crossland. I keep forgetting people listen on the radio, and I go straight to you guys. So that's my name. Over here, we got Jackie Hoegger.
Hello, sir.
How you doing?
I'm good.
Were you glad to not have me in the office yesterday? Get some work done? I wasn't out in your office bothering you all day like I do?
Yeah, when you walk back there, it's usually because you need something.
I don't know. I might be following Matt.
Yeah.
No, Matt comes to my desk, and then we all go back there.
Oh, thank you.
Your desk, which is Andrew Bell, right there. Andrew, how was
Yeah.
your weekend? I didn't see you guys yesterday.
It was great. We took the girls to the lake and had a good time.
Just took them there and left them, or did y'all stay?
No, we stayed.
Okay. A little too young.
Caught some fish.
Yeah,
It's a big deal.
Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay,
Yeah.
well, glad to see you guys.
Yes.
Real quick, to my right, before we get to our sponsors, you are the executive director of the Wichita Falls Youth Symphony Orchestra, Jana Hall. Thanks for being here, Jean.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah,
Yes,
thanks.
executive director as opposed to the actual director. I do not play the music.
Ah, gotcha. Yes. Well, real quick, before we get to you, I just want to thank, I forgot last week, our sponsors, News Channel 6. That's Channel 6, 1035. That's where we air right after the news. And you can watch it there. You can listen to it the day before, Saturdays at 10:30. NewsTalk 1290. They're part of Townsquare Media.
Yes.
Which is, gosh, a nationwide company. They got 350 plus radio stations.
They do, and they service this area really well.
They
We
really
love
do.
our partnership with
We
Townsquare.
really do.
Yes, we
And
do.
also, we love our partnership with Sean and Tanya
Aw,
Choate and Pack
yes.
Signs at Falls Truck Center. Thank you,
Yes.
guys.
Amen.
Okay, Jean, what
Yes.
is the Wichita Falls Youth Symphony Orchestra?
Well, the Youth Symphony Orchestra is it's a community-based music program for group music making for all the kids. We create this collaborative space where kids can cross boundaries from all different schools, different cities, and they all come together and meet with other like-minded kids who also love music, and we create music together.
Yeah, what's the age groups?
We have kids typically between 6th and 12th grade.
Oh, okay.
Although it's more based on musical level rather than age.
Okay, so I've aged out.
Orchestras.
All right. So
Yeah, it's definitely, you're beyond youth, I'm
I
sorry.
used to play mean French horn back in my day, baby.
Oh, me too, me too.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Oh,
but they don't
awesome.
let me play the French horn because I'm also aged out.
Okay.
So,
So, Gene, what is the Gail Key Academy of Music?
the Gail Key Academy of Music, this is something we're super excited about. It's our newest program. We've been doing the orchestras for forever, almost 30 years now. And that's our performance arm. We educate the kids, but those are kids who come into us who already know how to play music. We're helping them get better. The Gail Key Academy of Music is an academy where we can bring in kids who've never touched an instrument before, who've never
That's
seen a
cool.
violin before, and we're going to put a violin in their hands, and we're going to open doors for them and
That's
welcome
awesome.
them into the orchestra world.
Yeah.
That is
So,
really a
yeah,
cool
we've been
program.
doing this in collaboration. We have a partnership with the WFISD, and they let us come onto some of their elementary school campuses and work directly with the kids during the school day. So we get to we bring the teachers, they have the kids. It's perfect match, and we actually just have lessons. So we pull them right out of class and have lessons right there in their schools.
You know
Very cool.
what I love about your program is not every single youth only concentrates on sports. I mean, they need to be offered a wide variety of things, you know?
Absolutely. The benefits of music education are just astounding.
Yes.
I could talk for hours, I won't. All the things that music education does to support all the other kinds of education, but every kid needs a place to belong and a place to plug in and find where they can shine. And for a lot of kids, that's music.
That's awesome.
Absolutely.
I know that you guys do a kind of a yearly thing called the Sounds of Speedway. What is that?
So the Sounds of Speedway is an annual thing that the Arts Council runs, and they have concerts at the Forum, which is on Speedway, hence the name. And this year they've invited us to help participate with them, and we have helped select who they're bringing for this concert. They're bringing in American Dreamer, which is an indie folk strings group, something really funky, something really cool. And we're collaborating with them on that concert, and we are having a fundraiser in conjunction with that. We're having a raffle. If you want to buy raffle tickets, I've got them for you. $5, you can help one of those little kids learn to play the violin.
Yeah.
And win a great prize maybe. But that's coming up July 29th, and you can get tickets through the Arts Council, or if you can go to the Youth Symphony's website, and we can get you tickets for that concert. We can also get you raffle tickets, and you can come enjoy that great music. and help some kids who are going to be
That's
learning
awesome.
music too.
Very
oh
cool.
my gosh.
So yeah, with our Gail Key Academy, we're moving on to new campuses this year. I told you we got to work with campuses. This year we're going to be at Lamar Elementary, and we're going to be at ● Elementary, and for the first time ever we'll be at Thane Elementary. So we're really excited to reach some new kids there.
Awesome.
And also we're reaching outside the WFISD. We're going to start a program with Wichita Christian School.
Oh,
so we're
that's
going to be at
awesome.
4 different campuses. We got to raise some money for that. So y'all buy some raffle tickets. Come to that American Dreamer concert. Buy some raffle tickets.
Yeah.
I
Help us
think,
get
Eric,
those
we're buying
kids.
raffle tickets
think we
today.
are.
Okay.
Yes, we are.
That's such a good program, you know. And I always like to, whenever I hear programs named after somebody, do you know who was Gail Key?
Oh gosh, yes, I remember
Yeah?
Gail Key.
I
Yes,
don't
Gail
know.
Key.
Is this a Wichita Falls known person?
she was amazing.
Yeah?
She was a music educator, and she founded the Youth Symphony.
Yeah.
Basically, she's like, these kids need an orchestra. I'm going to start one. And she opens her own home, and she conducts it, and she was the founder of it. And her vision, all these years later, even after she's gone, it's her vision that's keeping these kids performing.
Gosh, Jean, they have the right person. You have such energy. I just love your energy.
And you know, I don't know if people know how expensive some of these instruments can be.
Sure.
So you know, like we were talking about French horn before, but luckily my high school and junior high, they would rent one out to you like for nothing, like $50 a year, instead of buying a several $1,000
Sure.
French
Yeah.
horn, you know,
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah, and if you think a French horn's expensive, let me show you the price tag on a cello.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I love
Because,
a cello.
that's-
What do those go for? Let's hear it.
You could spend $10,000
Yeah, I
on them
bet.
pretty
Wow.
easily.
I bet you could too.
Yeah, and then the percussion equipment. It's an expensive. Orchestra is an expensive proposition.
It is.
Let me just say
But
that.
I think it's a lifelong experience, don't
Yeah.
you? Music is in everything, you know?
You would love to be able to play an instrument your whole life.
Yes,
You really
I would
will.
love to be, yeah.
And I'm going to speak on behalf of the whole, I give y'all permission to keep putting concerts outside front of that. I don't know if there's anyone else you need to ask, but
Oh yeah, last year we had a lot of fun finding new places to perform. The performance downtown,
Yeah.
that was an experience. It was great. It was one of those things that just really stretches our own creativity as well as the kids. But this year, I got to say, we're looking forward to moving back inside auditoriums.
All right, so let's
For
wrap. I want to
concerts.
make sure
Yeah.
we say the date again
Yes.
for the Sounds of Speedway. What date is that again?
The Sounds of Speedway concert is July 29th.
Is
It's
that a
Thursday evening.
Thursday night? Gosh, that's just right around the corner.
It
yeah.
is coming up now.
Okay.
You want to get your tickets right now.
Okay.
And that's going to be American Dreamer performing.
There
But
at the Forum on
at the
Speedway.
Forum.
and have we
Okay.
said how and where we get these tickets? Raffles? Or-
You go to the Arts Council website, or if you go on their Facebook, you can find a link to it.
Okay.
Okay.
And how can somebody audition to be in the orchestra?
Oh, well, if you want to be in the orchestra, you are in luck because this is the time to do it.
Yeah.
This week, I'm going to be putting audition
her.
music up on our website, and any child who plays an instrument, any instrument, if you're in the band or orchestra in your school, you take private lessons, come see us. Get on our website and get that music. 1 month from now, August 22nd, we're going to have open auditions. And these, any child, we do not discriminate. We want all the kids to come and audition. And we would love to meet these kids and hear them play and see if we can get them into our orchestra family.
Very cool.
Go.
I'm excited.
Fantastic. I am too.
Dust off your violin.
Yeah, let's
do
start
it.
up a
She is contagious.
all right, so we got to take a break. Thank you so much, Jean, for
Gosh,
being here. We're
yes.
continuing. What are we going to call this? Our cultured show? I mean, we got music and reading. I don't know how they let me in here. All right, thank you so much. Jean. Coming up after the break, Jana Hausburg. We're right back. Woo!
Four incredible radio stations. That's who we are. We are Townsquare Media, and we bring the best of radio to the North Texas area. Wake up early with NewsTalk 1290. That's us. How about Kelly Raspberry on 92.9 NIN? Yep, that's us. bringing you the best of country with 102.3 The Bull. That's us. And rocking it all day long with 106.3 The Buzz. That's us. We are Townsquare Media, and we're proud to be a sponsor of the social space.
Hey, welcome back to the Social Space, the show all about the finer things in life. I don't know.
The finer
Reading the music. Hey, and here representing reading, Jana Hausburg. How you doing, Jana?
I'm doing great.
From the Wichita Falls Public Library. And I know the answer to this because I was working at the city when you came along there.
yes,
But for those who don't know, how long have you been with the library?
Actually, 2 weeks ago was my 4-year anniversary.
Awesome. Congrats.
Congratulations.
The library administrator. Do you also like to go by librarian?
No,
No.
because I go by head librarian.
Okay.
I will answer that.
Okay, you see how she started looking at
No,
me.
I don't mind.
Isn't that building beautiful? Isn't the library building beautiful?
It is pretty.
They did a great job.
That's our
to it.
neighbor here. For people who don't know, I mean, they're really
Right.
right back over here.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
It's bigger than the one we were in, which
That's
was
true.
now it is the Kemp Center for the Arts.
Oh, really?
So yeah, we outgrew that one massively.
I didn't know that.
I remember when the Kemp Center for the Arts was the city library. Yeah, that was during my time of high school, back before the internet, when we were like doing theme papers, when
Yeah.
you were junior and senior. We would drive up here and go to the Kemp Center for the Arts to the library because you couldn't go online and research.
Yeah.
Right.
But anyway, I love this building.
Well, with all of our electronic and downloadable things that we have available, we have over 1 million resources.
Yeah, I don't know if
That's
Books,
incredible.
Audio.
I don't know if we're going to get
movies.
into your app and all that, but yeah, there's so much stuff
Yeah.
you can just get
Oh
for
my
free
gosh.
over there.
Yeah.
Gina, I have 3 little girls, and I know that my wife has taken them to the library several times for events and stuff like that. What kind of events do y'all have coming up at the library?
Generally, we have all kinds of stuff happening. We're a little bit downsized this year for obvious reasons. We were planning summer during the middle of the pandemic, so we plan ahead. So it's pared down, but we do have summer reading. It's pretty much you read 4 books, you put a ticket in our raffle box, and it's a drawing. And at the end of the month, we draw for a huge prize for not only the children, but for adults and teens. And we have a lot of online programs that we have offered through our YouTube channel.
Okay.
We did start story time up again Thursdays at 10:30.
Nice.
We've had our very first one. We had over 170. I think it was 170 people show up with their kids.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Wow.
it was wild, but it's down. We had about 100. It's manageable. We have it in the large area of the children's department.
Does
do you
Booker
guys-
show up? I'm sorry,
Yeah,
this
no.
little elephant in the room over here, raccoon in the room over here.
Yeah.
Does Booker show up to any of these?
Booker is planning to be there next Thursday.
Oh.
It's a little secret. But yeah, this is our mascot that we designed for our centennial year, 2018. The kids picked out, we had what animal do you want? And we voted on that, and they picked a raccoon. What name do you want? We love the names so much that we have 2 now. We have Booker, the brother, and Paige, the little sister.
Oh, that's cool.
Paige, that's really
Yeah.
cool. Now, you guys are doing crafts as well?
Well, they're online crafts. So
Okay.
I think it's every Friday at 10:30 we'll put up little craft bags with all the instructions and all the materials, and they're there until they're gone.
Okay.
And of course, it's them on online things. Can't think of what the most recent one is, but they do all kinds of really cool stuff, our programmers.
Well, a couple of things that I thought were interesting. Number one, you have 160 programs through the library.
That was last year. Mhm.
That's a lot
Yeah.
for 2020. And I think the public will find this interesting. You checked out 381,220 items last
We
year.
sure did. Not only physical items, but digital audio as well.
That is just amazing.
Yeah.
Now you've got 2 things. One of them is, tell us about this Texas room that's opened up.
We're super excited about the Texas room. When I got here, we have these beautiful old books focusing on Texas history and also Southwest Texas history in general. And part of it was this really nice little, closed stack section. And then the other was a storage room. And I'm like, well, what can we do here to make this accessible to researchers? So during last year when we had some, closed down, we
We did.
Spent some time cleaning the whole thing out, repainting it, getting the tables, some of the beautiful tables that were at the Kemp Center for the Art in there. Some beautiful flags that we've hung that are historic. A quilt made by one of my staff members. We had people draw little crayon blocks, and then we put it together. And it's just a beautiful, wonderful research room, and we hope people who are like writing about Texas history or wanting to do some research will come and use it.
That's awesome.
Good
God,
time.
who knew
Yeah.
all of that was happening at the library?
I
My
certainly
goodness.
did,
Well,
but
he should
most
know.
people don't.
I mean,
I know.
They
this
should
is
know.
great.
should totally know.
Yeah, it's such a great resource. And I wanted to bring something up here, Jana, because we're talking about mind and we're talking about reading. And another thing that's good for you is exercise body. She has a studio downtown, a yoga studio called Great Scott Studio. It's
Scott
right
Studio.
over here.
I
Yeah.
did not know that.
I got my yoga certification in February of last year, opened the studio, closed it in March.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Just reopened it in May. We have 5 teachers, including myself. And we're trying to get it going. A wide range. Right now we're doing 6 o'clock Monday through Thursday, 6 p.m. And then 9 a.m. on Saturday.
Y'all are so inexpensive
awesome.
too. It's
Well,
like $7.
$7 drop-in fee. I mean, we don't have memberships or gimmicks. It's just you come because all the teachers we just love yoga, and we want to build a community and show people that anyone can do this. Anybody. It's yoga for everybody.
Don't you start your day out with yoga, Jackie? I've heard.
I do. I
Really,
wake up and
Jackie?
stretch it. I mean, you got to have some peace before the chaos in an office like
You're
this.
causing the chaos. Oh, before the chaos starts.
That could be it. I won't deny that sometimes the chaos comes from me.
Didn't Greg
But-
tell you one day last week he felt sorry for us?
Yes. Because I was really extra hyper that day. He goes, should I call ahead and warn the staff that you're on a roll today?
Would you, Greg? Little bat phone.
But I do think there's something to be said for silence and stretching before the day
love
gets
yoga.
crazy.
Well, check it out. We're on 914 Scott.
Okay.
I haven't made it out there yet, but I'm going to.
He keeps saying that.
I know, I'm going to. I promise you. I also see. You can see her driving around her little yellow scooter around downtown. And then have you seen her?
Yes.
That's me.
You
I was like,
probably passed him.
I love
He's running.
yellow.
I was like, that lady rocks.
Wait a minute, you have a scooter?
She drives around.
It's just a used.
Oh, we
yellow.
so need a scooter.
We need a scooter gang.
So if
I'm
we-
in.
a scooter gang.
in.
So if we got a scooter, would you scoot with
Of
us?
course, of course.
I already have mine, Jackie. I was
That's
waving at
true.
her. I'm like, she don't. It looks like you're afraid to take your hands off the thing.
Well, I'm afraid of the trucks.
Yeah.
And they will kill you.
Very well. All right, back to the library
Okay,
real quick.
yeah.
What is something that the viewers don't know about the
Yes.
library?
Well, libraries build community, and we definitely do that. We connect people to things such as our Stitch Meetup, where we have different people who do the craft as far as sewing or quilting, weaving. You know, we would have a meetup where everyone kind of comes and gathers. We promote child literacy, of course, early childhood literacy with our Storytime moms. They bring the babies in, they learn about how to get them ready to read, and then they connect with each other. Genealogists, you know, you might want to come and look up your family history. So we have a genealogy collection. We have a volunteer genealogy person will come and like help you out if you want to learn. We have our archives, our newspaper, they're historical newspapers you can access through the library's databases. Oh, so much. So, I mean, I
So
could just
much.
go on and on and on.
It really is. It's
Books
not,
to read, of course, books. I mean, that's what,
yeah.
and other things.
But it's not what if you haven't been in the
Movies.
library in a while.
DVDs.
It's way more than you thought than it
Yeah,
used to be.
we used to have a coffee bar that will come back maybe.
Don't forget
was
the
super
50
fun.
plus zone is up there right above.
But they're not a part of the library.
They're
We
not.
share a building,
It's in
but
the
they're
library.
not the library.
Right.
Just so you know.
Yeah,
Okay.
still cut that part out. Just kidding. Anything else at all? We are about out of time, Jen.
I
just
want
to make sure.
to
Yeah.
give you a book, and it's
She's
signed.
giving us this.
Oh, that's
Signed
cool.
by our wonderful
Booker.
That's
It is.
awesome.
And we put this together to promote the city and the library. So here you can go.
It's got great landmarks all around, and
you.
sometimes y'all did a thing where these were posted up at the actual like.
Yeah, we took part of the
Places.
Storybook
That was
Stroll
real neat.
that Downtown Development did last year. So we
Yeah,
were the first
Storybook
book
Stroll.
on it.
That's
That's
right. There you
nice.
go. All right. Well, thank you so much, Jana.
You're
it was
welcome.
Good to
Thanks
see
for inviting
you.
me.
We're going to come back. You know, the generals at our wonderful
Yeah.
Air Force space out here. They only generalized for 2 years or whatever
Yeah.
they say, and then they have a change of command. And they just had that out there. there. I just Ben was telling me what a stressful week it is for him and the video department out there. They had to live stream that thing, but they got to make a little Shepherd Speaks, for us about the change in command out there in bass. That just
Very cool.
last week. So we're going to see that and more when we come back after this break.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Find what you need to be who you want to be.
Effective 15 July 2021, Brigadier General Kenyon K. Bell relinquishes command of the 82nd Training Wing. And effective 15 July 2021, Brigadier General Lyle K. Drew assumes command of the 82nd Training Wing, Shepherd Air Force Base, Texas. Signed, Andrea D. Tullis, Major General, Commander, 2nd Air Force.
Like any great story, as one chapter ends, a new one begins with boundless opportunities. But no one person can write this alone. It takes a team. I look forward to the strong and continued partnership with our elected and community leaders. We cannot produce combat capability without you. To the airmen of the 82nd, we are in a great power competition, and that starts here each day with the quality of training we provide thousands of airmen, soldiers, sailors, and Marines here and around the world. If we are going to accelerate, change, and not lose, we need to find new and innovative ways to improve how we train and develop the next generation of American airmen. What you produce will decide how strong our Air Force will be. Not win tomorrow's wars with merely our technology and machines. We will win it with the greatest weapon system we've ever had, and that's our airmen. Combat capability starts here. Always aim high.